the floor, buried underneath the old-time laughters, waiting for the opening of the door. I found a box of letters in the corner, wrapped in string that's turning into gray. I feel like a very gentle mourner for the things we used to have to say. Dust is dancing in the morning rafters, watercolor light across the floor, buried underneath the old-time laughters, waiting for the opening of the door. The air is thick with cedar and with cedar, and the scent of paper turning old. I've become a solitary reader of the stories that were never told. Dust is dancing in the morning rafters, watercolor light across the floor, buried underneath the old-time laughters, waiting for the opening of the door. Climbing up the ladder to the sky, looking at the world that's passing by, high above the noise of the street. Dust is dancing in the morning rafters, watercolor light across the floor, buried underneath the old-time laughters, waiting for the opening of the door. Close the hatch and leave the past behind, with the morning light inside my mind. Your voice is a pebble dropped in a deep well, rippling through the silence of the early air. I see the pillow marks still etched on your cheek, and the messy tangle of your uncombed hair. Did you sleep well? Did the dreams treat you kind? Or were you wandering through forests of the past? I'm just happy to see your eyes opening up to a world that isn't moving quite so fast. I watch the rhythm of your chest as it rose, a steady pulse in the heart of the morning. The tea is getting cold on the bedside table, while the shadows are giving their final warning. Did you sleep well? Did the dreams treat you kind? Or were you wandering through forests of the past? I'm just happy to see your eyes opening up heavy word. Just a nod or a smile is enough for me. We've got nothing to prove to the ticking clock. We're exactly where we're supposed to be. Did you sleep well? Did the dreams treat you kind? Or were you wandering through forests of the past? I'm just happy to see your eyes opening up to a world that isn't moving quite so fast. Rest your head on my shoulder for a bit. Sleep well, my love. The day is starting gentle. I forgot how you liked your Sundays, with a little bit of sweetness on the tongue. We're different people on these run days than we were when the world was young. The spoon makes a tiny bell like ringing, spinning in a slow and milky tide. Outside the winter birds are singing, while we keep the heavy cold outside. I forgot how you liked your Sundays, with a little bit of sweetness on the tongue. We're different people on these run days than we were when the world was young. The steam is a veil between our faces. I'm watching how you hold the heavy ceramic, tracing all the familiar old places, trying not to feel the old time panic. I forgot how you liked your Sundays, with a little bit of sweetness on the tongue. We're different people on these run days than we were when the world was young. If the cup is empty, we can fill it up, drinking down the luck inside the cup. Wait for the crystals to dissolve away. I forgot how you liked your Sundays, with a little bit of sweetness on the tongue. We're different people on these run days than we were when the world was young. One cue or two, it's all. I'm still learning how to say your name. settles on the piano and the mirror. A silver skin of everything we lost, making all the old memories clearer. Counting up the heavy morning cost, floating in a beam of morning amber, drifting like a dream across the floor, higher than the ivy used to clamber, underneath the bottom of the door. I wipe a circle through the gray and quiet, seeing my reflection in the wood, trying to ignore the inner riot, doing all the things I know I should, floating in a beam of morning amber, drifting like a dream across the floor, higher than the ivy used to clamber, underneath the bottom of the door. We are made of stars and garden dirt, finding where the heavy pieces hurt. Let the sunlight wash us all away, floating in a beam of morning amber, drifting like a dream across the floor, higher than the ivy used to clamber, underneath the bottom of the door. Let the particles descend again, softly as the falling of the rain. Spines of leather and paper turning yellow, breathless stories waiting for a second glance. I run my fingers over titles I used to know, giving the forgotten characters one more chance. On the dusty bookshelf of my weary mind, every chapter is a version of you and me. We're caught between the pages of a summer wind, living in the ink of what we used to be. There's a dried petal tucked in page 42, a stain from a coffee cup on the very last line. I remember when these words felt like gospel. Now they're just fossils of a different time. On the dusty bookshelf of my weary mind, every chapter is a version of you and me. We're caught between the pages of a summer wind, living in the ink of what we used to be. Some are tragedies, some are filled with grace. But the shelf never breaks under the weight. It just makes room for another empty space. On the dusty bookshelf of my weary mind, every chapter is a version of you and me. We're caught between the pages of a summer wind, living in the ink of what we used to be. Close the book, let the particles settle. Another story for the quiet, another day for the dust. Searching through the cushions of the velvet couch, looking behind the stack of unread news. The house is a maze of things I've misplaced, a collection of fragments I'm destined to lose. I forgot where I put my keys, but I don't mind. Maybe the world can wait outside the door today. I'm locked in with the silence and the shadows, and honestly I'd rather have it this way. They might be in the pocket of my heavy coat, or sitting on the counter by the wilted flowers. It's funny how a metal ring holds so much power over how we spend these precious early hours. I forgot where I put my keys, but I don't mind. Maybe the world can wait outside the door today. I'm locked in with the silence and the shadows, and honestly I'd rather have it this way. If I don't find them, do I even exist? Or am I just a ghost in a peaceful room? The silver and the brass are hiding away, giving me a reason to stay in the glue. I forgot where I put my keys, but I don't mind. Maybe the world can wait outside the door today. I'm locked in with the silence and the shadows, and honestly I'd rather have it this way. Lost and found in the kitchen light, I think I'll just sit here. I don't need to go anywhere at all. They're leaning toward the glass. the dark earth soak the moisture in. There's a quiet sort of sudden itching, thinking about the places that I've been. They're leaning toward the glass in the hallway, thirsty for a little bit of grace. I've been feeling empty in a small way, staring at the lines across my face. Like a against my tired skin, smelling of lavender and the outdoor wind. I wrap myself in the folds of the morning, watching where the sunlight finally begins. Linen sheets and a heart made of cotton tie me down to this comfortable bed. All the worries of Monday are easily forgotten in the softness of the pillows under my head. There's a map of wrinkles in the woven threads, tracing the movements of a restless night. But now it's a landscape of absolute peace, bathed in the glow of the softening light. Linen sheets and a heart made of cotton tie me down to this comfortable bed. All the worries of Monday are easily forgotten in the softness of the pillows under my head. I could stay here until the moon returns, lost in the texture of a simple dream. Let the fabric hold me like a steady hand while I float down this slow and steady stream. Linen sheets and a heart made of cotton tie me down to this comfortable bed. All the worries of Monday are easily forgotten in the softness of the pillows under my head. Wrapped in white, wrapped in gray, linen sheets, a soft way to stay. A tiny green finger reaching for the glass, breaking the surface of the dark, damp earth. I've been waiting for weeks for this miracle, watching for the signs of a quiet rebirth. My plants are finally growing in the corner, stretching their limbs toward the pale morning sky. It's a slow kind of magic. I'm starting to learn that life finds a way if you just let it try. I poured out the water with a steady hand, talking to the leaves like they could understand the patience it takes to just sit in the sun is a lesson I'm trying to keep close at hand. My plants are finally growing in the corner, stretching their limbs toward the pale morning sky. It's a slow kind of magic. I'm starting to learn that life finds a way if you just let But sometimes it's just the water and time, a gradual unfolding of what's hidden inside, a rhythmic and steady vertical climb. My plants are finally growing in the corner, stretching their limbs toward the pale morning sky. It's a slow kind of magic. I'm starting to learn that life finds a way if you just let it try. Green and gold, strong and small, they're growing. I think I am growing too. Delicate edges and a coat of pale blue, holding the weight of a restless heart. The handle is thin, but it never gives way, much like the promises we made in the dark. We are made of porcelain, fired in the heat, strong enough to hold the boiling tea, fragile enough to shatter if we fall. But for now we're resting on the shelf of the world. Every tiny crack tells a story of survival, a spider web of memories etched in the glaze. We survive the winters and the heavy rain, finding beauty in the way the colors age. We are made of porcelain, fired in the heat, strong enough to hold the boiling tea, fragile enough to shatter if we fall. But for now we're resting on the shelf of the world. Don't handle with care, handle with love. There's a difference between breaking and opening up. Let the light hit the surface and see every chip is a mark of being free. We are made of porcelain, fired in the heat, strong enough to hold the boiling tea, fragile enough to shatter if we fall. But for now we're resting on the shelf of the world. Porcelain dreams in a morning glaze, resting quiet, resting whole in the light. glass isn't empty, it's full of the truth. It's the sound of the roots growing under the floor. It's a feeling of knowing that you have enough, and you don't have to go out and look for more. This is the quietude I've been longing for, a hollow space where the spirit can breathe. I'm closing the windows and locking the doors, leaving the noise of the world to see. Peace in the bones, peace in the air. Quietude, my morning sanctuary. Rising like a ghost above the porcelain, blurring out the edges of the frame. I am finally finding where the walls begin, whispering a slow and steady name. The kettle gives a sharp and lonely cry, settling into a rhythm hiss. I watch the heavy winter birds fly by, in a moment very much like this. Rising like a ghost above the porcelain, blurring out the edges of the frame. I am finally finding where the walls begin, whispering a slow and steady name. The ceramic holds the warmth against my palm, steady as the breathing of the house. There is something sacred in the calm, quiet as a paper-colored mouse. Rising like a ghost above the porcelain, blurring out the edges of the frame. I am finally finding where the walls begin, whispering a slow and steady name. Let the morning settle in the cup. I'm not ready for the sun to wake me up. Just the heat against my shaking hands. Rising like a ghost above the porcelain, blurring out the edges of the frame. I am finally finding where the walls begin, whispering a slow and steady name. Wait until the water turns to cold, stories that the vapor never told. The ceramic is warm against my palm, a slow drift of white smoke dancing the dew. And the steam is rising, pulling thoughts from the depths, like a quiet prayer whispered to the day. We don't need to hurry, we don't need to speak, just stay in the warmth of this fragile moment. The sunbeams crawl across the wooden floor, measuring the passage of a lazy hour. I watch the dust motes float in the light, content to be a spectator to the morning's grace. And the steam is rising, pulling thoughts from the depths, like a quiet prayer whispered to the day. We don't need to hurry, we don't need to speak, just stay in the warmth of this fragile moment. Time is a river that slows down here, bending around the edges of our kitchen table. Let the phone ring, let the messages wait. This peace is the only thing that's real. And the steam is rising, pulling thoughts from the depths, like a quiet prayer whispered to the day. We don't need to hurry, we don't need to speak, just stay in the warmth of this fragile moment. Let it rise, let it fade. The steam is rising, just another breath in the quiet. Bitter at the edges, but it's fine. A little scrap of charcoal on the plate. I'm learning how to draw a different line, knowing that the morning won't wait. The butter melts like wax on a letter. The kitchen clock is lagging by a minute. I thought the day would make me feel better if I just found a way to stay within. Bitter at the edges, but it's fine. A little scrap of charcoal on the plate. I'm learning how to draw a different line, knowing that the morning won't wait. The smoke is curling up in a ribbon. The window pane is frosted at the edges. So I'm looking for the map that I've been given to navigate the cracks along the ledges. Bitter at the edges, but it's fine. A little scrap of charcoal on the plate. I'm learning how to draw a different line, knowing that the morning won't wait. Sometimes the fire is a little too much, leaving things too fragile for a touch. But the warmth of charcoal on the plate. I'm learning how to draw a different line, knowing that the morning won't wait. Scrape away the parts that didn't last. Breakfast is a ghost of what is past. The steam is a dragon in a ceramic cup, waiting for the fire to settle and cool. I'm staring at the swirl of the heavy cream, feeling like a patient, quiet fool. This coffee is too hot to drink right now, just like the watching the ripples fade to the edge. The kitchen is silent, the kettle is done. I'm sitting here on a mental ledge. This coffee is too hot to drink right now, just like the love that's burning in my chest. We have to burn tongues and lessons learned the hard way. We always rush into the things we desire, but there's a sweetness in the waiting game that comes from respecting the power of fire. This coffee is too hot to drink right now, just like the settle down. This coffee is too hot, but the morning is just right. Page 82 is folded at the corner, waiting for your eyes to find the thread. I am just a quiet little mourner for the sentences we never said. The coffee ring is dried upon the cover, a circle made of caffeine and of time. I was never quite a perfect lover, searching for a reason or a rhyme. Page 82 is folded at the corner, waiting for your eyes to find the thread. I am just a quiet little mourner for the sentences we never said. I read the paragraph you underlined in pencil. Something about the way the tide comes in, tracing every word like a stencil, wondering where your stories all begin. Page 82 is folded at the corner, waiting for your eyes to find the thread. I am just a quiet little mourner for the sentences we never said. I won't close it, I will leave it there, open to the morning's chilly air, waiting for you to return to the plot. Page 82 is folded at the corner, waiting for your eyes to find the thread. I am just a quiet little mourner for the sentences we never said. The ink is fading in the morning.